Hello booktube, hello book friends, welcome back to my channel and another tag video, and this one is the Would You Rather tag Curious edition, and this was created by Kat at Curious Cat and Ellen at Ellen Made Book Club, and I was tagged by Reney and Raina at Beyond Books. So thank you, Kat, Ellen, Reney, and Raina for creating and tagging me respectively. There are an awful lot of questions. There's 16 questions, and they're like either or. So, do you want this or do you want that? And some of these are going to be hard, I think, because I've had a quick preview, but we'll try and do it as quickly as possible, and without thinking too much. So, problem number one. Never read more than one book from the same author, can't reread either, or read only books from your favourite author or one author of your choice. So never read more than one. Ooh. Probably. That's a tough one. See, I'm stuck already. I think I'm going to go never read more than one book from the same author, because there's so many books out there. And I think I'm sort of thinking, I don't really have I've got several favourites. If I had to pick one, most of them have only written sort of 20 or so books. So yeah, I think I'd be struggling. Problem number two, read a book with an unlikable main character, or your favourite character dies. I don't mind, to be honest. I think I'll go with favourite character dies, because I think unlikable main characters are sort of things that put me off and potentially have me DNFing books. So yeah. So number three, start your library from scratch, but you can't rebuy any of the books that were on your shelves before, or never be allowed to add a new book to it. I think I'm going to go for never be allowed to add a new book to it, because I've got like so many books I haven't read, that I think I could always find something to read, and if I can reread what I've got, that would probably be okay. But I wouldn't want to. I'd miss all my favourites if I started from scratch and couldn't rebuy any of the books that I already had. So yeah, I'll keep what I've got and just not add to it, and that will save me a fortune. Number four, your favourite author never publishes anything new, or only publishes bad books from now on. Never publishes anything new. Don't like reading bad books from my favourite authors. Number five, read only one of your favourite genres, or read as widely as you want except in that one genre. I think read as widely. I'm not even sure what I would class as my favourite genre. I'd have to probably crime or mystery or something like that. But yeah. Number six, be stranded forever on a desert island with a full library, or still live in society but books have disappeared. Oh, desert island every time. I think I'm kind of a secret recluse anyway, so yeah, put me on the desert island, thank you very much. Yeah, as long as I've got food and stuff as well, if it's just books, that wouldn't be very good. But number seven, SF F. Oh, is that science fiction and fantasy, maybe? Read only 5-star series, but they're unfinished, or read only thick standalones with a bunch of info dumping. Not really bothered. Particularly if it's, I think just the 5-star series, but they're unfinished. Yeah, you can imagine, what happens. That would be okay. Yeah, so I'll go for unfinished 5-star series. Number 8, mystery. Always get book twists. Always get book twists spoiled, or they all have an open ending. Stroke the killer isn't caught. Open ending. Then you can, a bit like the unfinished 5-star series, you can choose your own adventure. Yeah, open ending. Historical romance. Great love story, but historical inaccuracy. Or toxic or mere love story, but great historical world building. Tough. Not really a romance reader, but if it was like historical, because I like the Sharp series and historical fiction and things like that. I just don't read historical romance. Oh, not really bothered about the romance bit. Does historical inaccuracy bother me? If it's, I don't read romance, so so let's call it historical fiction. Um, so is it great story but historical inaccuracy, or mere story but great historical world building? I think I'll go with the great story but historical inaccuracy. Depends how bad the inaccuracy is, and if it's a period I know a lot about. Well, no, because I don't. If I'd just be throwing it across the room and shouting at it. Um, let's go for great historical world building. Yeah, so mere story but great historical world building. Um, Number 10, read a book that the best characters plot. Read a book that that has the best characters, plot, or writing, but none of. I don't get the question. Read a book that the best characters, plot, stroke writing, but none of the others. So does it have the best characters or the best plot or the best writing, but not the other? Yeah, okay. Quite like to be invested in characters, but if it won't have good characters if it's got crap writing. Oh, that's tough, because it's got to be written well to have good characters or plot. I'm playing my Joker and taking a pass. So number 11, have a friend who loses your books or mistreats them, stains, break the spine. Loses them, because even if they mistreat them and give them back, you're probably going to end up replacing them anyway. So if they lose them, you're going to replace them or not, depending on the book. So yeah, loses your books, and then I just won't lend them any. Number 12, never be allowed to visit a bookstore again or be banned from all the libraries in the world. Ban me from the libraries. And as long as it's not that one on the desert island that I'm moving to, that's fine. Yeah, but I need to go to my bookstores. 13, everyone hate your favourite books or everyone love the books you hate. They can hate my favourite books because then I'll just read them. But then if everyone hated them, would they be See, this is the thing. When you start to think about pick a thing and what the next step is, a bit like the libraries thing and the desert island. So if everyone hated my favourite books, nobody would buy them, and therefore publishers wouldn't publish them because they wouldn't make any money. So I wouldn't be able to read them either. So I'm going, everyone love the books I hate, because I don't care. If you don't like the book I love, sorry, if you love the books I hate, that's fine by me. Yeah. So everyone love the books you hate, because then I'll still have the books I love. Yeah. Yeah, I still have the books I love to read, wouldn't I? And the books, I don't care about the books I hate. So yeah, get rid of them. 14. Only listen to audiobooks narrated by the worst narrator, stroke Mickey Mouse. Or only read physical books in terrible lighting. I don't listen to a lot of audiobooks, so I don't really care if Mickey Mouse is talking to me. So I'm going to do that because I really can't read. If the lighting's bad, I really can't read. My eyesight's getting to that point that I need good light. I'm not quite at the large print stage yet, but I suspect I will be one day. So yeah, I'll go with Mickey. I'm not going to do an impersonation. 15. Books from a same series stroke collection who don't match, or read books printed in a tiny font. Oh, I don't care if they don't match. Yeah, I just have, yeah. The tiny font's a bit like the poor lighting thing. So no, I'm going with, don't need matchy stuff. We can't see the bottom half of me, but it doesn't match. So, 16. Never post another YouTube video or never watch YouTube ever again. Oh, never post another video. No, I wouldn't bother me if it would bother me more if I couldn't watch YouTube, because I use it for all sorts of things beyond just booktube. So yeah, that's it. I'm done. And in fact, I am, because the next one is tag other people. I've seen a lot of people who I would normally tag do this, so I might tag some people in the description, or I might not, depending on whether I think they've done it or not. But that was fun. I enjoyed that. Yeah, not so sure about all of my answers, but some of them are definitely I probably needed to think about a bit more, or be quicker with my answers. But yeah, anyway, thank you, Kat and Ellen, for creating the tag. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. And thank you to Reney and Raina for tagging me. And thank you guys for watching. And I will speak to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.